enough. It's usually true. That's the worst part. Also, we're live. Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
So I figured let's give a few minutes, just hang out for a little bit, give people a chance to show up
Hello.
and say hey.
Hi, everybody.
Oh no, I'm catching my own audio. I'm like, why am I hearing everything twice? Because I'm dumb. I'm bad at internets. Whew. So how you guys feeling about tonight's matchup? I have no expectations. I don't know who the favored winner is in this. I don't know who the champ's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not, I don't think any of us, properly speak in this game. At least I didn't before, I kind of looked up all the strats, so I'm fairly new to all of this. It's kind of like when I first started playing Magic. It's like, oh, these cards can interact this way? I've never known that. Wish I knew that before.
Right.
Yeah, this should be pretty interesting.
So let me ask, I know that there's been one player who's been coaching people in the Discord. Have either of you been coached? I'm just curious.
I think the only coaching I received was, hey, BT Dubs, you can totally, let me just close that. Hey, BT Dubs, you can totally, unlock new stuff in the unlock new passive abilities in the endless mode. I was like, oh, that would have been good to know so I don't have to rush to unlock anything.
Right. Makes sense. So do you have passives now?
I've got a couple passives, the ones I think would kind of work best for the two squads I'm running, because they work kind of differently.
Okay. I'm curious. I'm not going to ask you yet. So I'll do my little intro I'm going to do every time, just to give people a chance to pop in the chat. So tonight we've got the third matchup of the big Wiener tournament, Wiener 3, our Metronomicon speedrun tournament. Tonight it's just going to be me doing commentary. Dave is unavailable tonight, but we'll be back for matches later. Tonight's matchup, we've got BurntFlowerAngel versus RhythmBstrd. You can check them out on their Twitches where they'll be streaming live at BurntFlowerAngel and RhythmBstrd. RhythmBstrd.
Yes. Yeah, that's bastard.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, it was bastard without the A's. It's like anytime I say that, well, because of language stuff, I can't get access to Facebook. You want to change it, and it was like, no, it's a perfect name. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm sticking with this for now.
Right. Yeah, we deliberated long and hard about the name of our game. Is anybody going to remember how to spell and type it? So yeah, we changed the name. Got all of our games. They're all named gibberish. So for those who are here for the first time or not, reminder: if you tweet during the tournament with hashtag Metronomic Contest, which boom, I hit enter in the chat right now, then we'll enter you in a raffle for a game or DLC of your choice when the grand finals come up in a couple weeks. You don't have to be there. You can enter once per matchup. So if you tweet now or soon, anytime, you'll be entered in that raffle. We've got prizes for the tournament. We've got some manuals. We've got posters. We've got some metal pins, and we've got some swag coming from. I'm going to name drop Origin PC, who was kind enough to give us stuff. Though we still don't know what it is. We won't know for a week till it shows up. Yeah, it's a mystery something. And so, real quick, the rules are: we're going to be doing a best 2 out of 3. We're going to be doing a 10-song playlist, head-to-head, 2 runners on screen at the same time. They're going to get to build their own party, choose their own heroes, choose their own gear, their abilities. Whoever wins the first round will be not allowed to reuse those 4 heroes again. They'll have to pick a different party for the second and possibly third round. Whoever wins the second round, same thing. Best 2 out of 3, win, move on, green, trophy, brackets. Everybody gets a bouquet of flowers.
Yay!
Yeah. So, while we do a little pre-fight interview, a chat, if you want to tell me what the seed should be for our first playlist, remember it's going to be a cheat code, SEED, followed by a 4-letter word that can be whatever you want. So if chat has ideas for 4-letter words we should use for the cheat code, let me know. And let me ask you guys, let's start with you, Angel. What's your lineup? What do you got in mind?
Oh, I suppose.
Brack is my favorite. I get Brack songs stuck in my head all the time, no joke. From the Brack show, I'm hoping that's what you mean.
Yeah. Brack show is just a hair before my time.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. I still love you.
It's okay.
You're dating yourself, Danny.
Am I? I'm not. I'm a million years old. I'm wise beyond my years. That's super not true.
I mean, here's the thing. I remember, seeing stuff like Crack Show and like Space Coast.
I have a soft
Ghost,
spot for
Coast to
Space Ghost. I can't help it.
Yeah, but it was like one of the things where I was like too young to really get it.
Celebrations
So
of
it just
electronic
like some of it just kind of went over, my
and those dance-mongering
Year old
fiends twirling
I
the
just
night
popped so you wouldn't
away.
feel bad.
Right. No, it made me feel better. I appreciate that. No, I love. I years ago like went on a spree and picked up all the DVDs for Space Ghost Coast to Coast because like I caught it on like a late night re-airing and it just made me feel good. Oh, it's like home.
Yeah.
So let me bring you up on the big screen, Angel. Boom. Let's see what you got. What's the idea? What's the big idea?
I spent a lot of time over the last couple of weeks just kind of experimenting without looking at the wiki. I kind of wanted to try to do it on my own.
Alright.
So this is what I came up with on my own, and then when I watched POW the other night, I was like, oh, well, this might work. So this is kind of the way I just set them up. Wade, Flavius, Clark, and Violet, this team, to me, is like a power team. They work very, very well together.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We have Master's Judgments, we have the Lightning Rod and the Unsparkler. I put both on Violet, and I kind of rely a whole lot on her Lightning skill because it's pretty nice when you stack all that damage together. So.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Well, how's the confidence level?
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay.
I kind of know my way around with rhythm games. I've been playing those since, gosh, we're not going to go back that far in time because I don't know if anybody would even realize what a cell phone is. But anyway, I have a lot of experience with rhythm games, so I feel okay. I feel okay.
All right.
Not fantastic, but I feel okay.
All right. Well, RhythmBstrd. Before I move over to you, I'm just gonna real quick jump in from chat. I'm driving down Highway 40 in my big old pickup truck because the first seat is obviously gonna be Brack now. Is it Monday? Now. Somebody has to do the Zorak voice. Is it Tuesday? Now. Is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
No.
I couldn't think of I couldn't think of the order of the days in my head. I think I butchered the days of the week. Sebastian, what do you got? What's the plan? Your screen's a little bit cut off, so you know.
Okay, let me just adjust OBS while I talk to you guys in the background. Yeah, so this was kind of my B team, so I had to, not necessarily, but it was like there we go, a little bit better. Yeah, so this was kind of the B team I was playing around with, but it actually turned out working really well for me. So I have Flavius, Pierce, Ralph, and Sarah. This team is kind of meant to just be really consistently knocking down all of the enemies. And I mean, Sarah, I'm bringing in occasionally for her refresh ability and for like the end boss when I can just like use her flame attacks as an extra bleed.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so the bleed is to set up the Bloodhound, it looks like.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a Bloodhound build.
Oh, well, and you've got Backstab too. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Bloodhound build.
Yeah, I was
Cool.
playing around with like having dive, so I just like constantly, roll the dice on that, but it wasn't consistent enough.
Carmelita's calling out, you've got Flavius with the thong. I think you would
Yeah.
make it look good. I think it would be kind of baggy on him and like hang around the hips, kind of loose. He's a small guy.
I think when it's a Necronomicon, like, there's death and magic stuff involved, then it would just kind of like snap to you like, oh my god, it fits perfectly. This isn't the beginning to an episode of The Twilight Zone.
So it looks good on everyone, no matter what. It just looks good.
You could wear it anywhere.
Right.
Like, you don't have to necessarily wear it as underwear. It could be a hat.
It's good in any season. It's good on any body part.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, cool. So I think chat has spoken, and I felt inspired. So I think the cheat code for today is going to be BRAK Brack. So if you guys are both ready, and you want to head out to the teleport screen and type in SEEDBRA. What we're going to do is I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, WEINER. And on the count of WEINER, you guys can hit that K and get going. K is not a problematic letter, is it? I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, we'll hit BRA and BRAK, and then I'll mute and silence you both from the chat just so you're not distracted by rambling as you go. Unless either of you would rather stay, because it is just me today. But it's totally up to you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready in just a second. I gotta.
No worries.
Hang on a second.
Would you like to be dropped from Discord when I say go?
Alright.
Yeah, just mute us both, so
Okay.
you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I got my pointing finger ready.
Okay. Should
All
be
right.
ready.
So SEEDBRA. And I know I'm going to give Pow for damage a little poke. Pow. Because I think he may join me and do a little commentary with me. All right, guys. So if you're both set, Bastard, you all set?
I'm all set.
Yep.
Angel, all set? You're all set? Cool. All right, then 1, 2, 3, Wiener. I'm muting and deafening people. That sounds violent. That's not what I'm doing, but it is. And I'm starting the timer. What's up, Pal? Pal just joined chat. Pal just joined audio chat. Hello. Greetings.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being had. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. I'm just looking forward to this evening of Wiener.
Yeah, no, me too. I've been having that's rude, Danny. Deafening people. I've been told I shouldn't deafen people. I'm not good with rules. Oh man. So let me ask you: did you see the intro? Did you see the party setups for both of our competitors today?
Yes, I did.
What are your thoughts?
The RhythmBstrd team is actually very similar to my B team. So I know that team can do really well. I guess it kind of depends on how he utilizes all the abilities.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's take a closer look. I'm going to zoom in. I know you can't see my screen, but I'm going to take a closer look at Angel right now and kind of see what her strat is. So as we take a look, they're both in song 1 right now. I'm promising I'm going to lose track of what song they're in soon enough. But it looks like... so she mentioned she's built around Strike's Trice. Thrice. That's really interesting to me. The ability that makes every strike of Thrice Trice do more damage if they all hit the same target, combined with the Lightning Sparkler, which makes Lightning do more damage, putting it on tier 2. So she's really putting a lot of stock into Violet. And I would say that, like, Elemental, that could pose a problem if she gets, like, the Wraith King or something. But Flavius is going to make that not a problem anyway. It looks like she's pouring out damage. So, looks like, yeah, Elemental changes coming up on Flavius. I noticed, for me, when I bring Wade, it's all about Inspire for me. I think that his damage pales in comparison to using Inspire. But it looks like she's choosing not to Inspire and just to use him for his attack prowess.
Yeah, Inspire's is kind of tricky. Like, I generally use Inspire, but sometimes I'll do test builds that don't use Inspire, and they're, like, comparable. Like, it's question. I'm not 100% sure whether Inspire is required or not. But the damage boost, it kind of just has to do with whether that extra damage is enough, because if that boost in damage doesn't kill the enemy, then that boost in damage doesn't always matter. It kind of just depends on how the hits line up and how the enemies fall.
Right. So I'm being told that the competitor's audio is a little bit quiet. So chat, let me know. I just turned it up, but I think that's also going to result in POW turning way up. So let me know if everything's cool or out of whack, and I can easily fix that. So just let me know.
I'll try to keep my voice at a
No, it's all good.
in a nice calm.
As long as you don't wake my baby, so then you have to come over and put him back to sleep. So yeah, Chad is asking, is this an RTA, a real-time attack, or is it going to be based on who has the fastest leaderboard time? So we've always historically done real-time attack, like whoever actually wins in real-time the fastest. Oh crap, I'm going to show a head-to-head right now. Both competitors are currently about to die. Oh no, Angel died.
Yeah, Angel died.
Oh,
like I saw her
no.
health. She was even on Clark and didn't go to the tier 2 for cure. She did spy. I don't know if she did a wrong key press or if she just didn't realize that she needed to go to tier 2.
So let me pull her back into audio for a sec. Angel, Angel, can you hear me? Are you out there? Are you out there? Can you hear me? I can hear you, but I can't actually. I don't. Well, so Angel, if you can hear me, uh, our rule in past tournaments and here again has been whoever gets the furthest, the fastest. So Bastard indeed would be the winner of round one. Something went wrong with your controller. Oh no! Should we do? I'm gonna let you, pal. You got no horse in this race. Should we do a reset? We're still pretty early. Pal, what do you think? You got to be the arbiter here.
Huh?
Look,
why is it
Angel had a
up to me?
controller problem.
Yeah, the inputs just stopped working. It
Weird.
should be fine now. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it
Okay.
just stopped working.
Well, let's do a reset. It's still early on, and that sucks. Let's just do a reset. Hey, Bastard.
Yes.
That's weird to address you as. Angel actually had a tech issue. Do you mind if we restart real quick?
Oh,
We do a little reset.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I was kind of in the zone there. Okay.
I know. Yeah, she's trying to. It's head game. She's
Yeah,
throwing you
my
off the game.
controller just flat out stopped working. I have no idea what happened.
Oh.
Is it
Okay.
working now in the game?
It seems to be working just fine now.
Huh. Okay, bummer. Weird. Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
That sucks.
I don't really feel right about a restart though, because it wasn't his fault. I mean,
Well, okay. Pal, you're gonna. I'm gonna put you in an uncomfortable position. You're gonna be the judge. Pal's here to
What?
do commentary. That's what you get for doing commentary.
How is it not a conflict of interest, me being a competitor, though?
Because we don't know who's gonna win. You don't know who's gonna be the best.
I mean, I've done like a lot of fighting game tournaments and stuff in my past, and I would be a stickler for the rules. That if the rule was
All right, I
some
hear you.
issue happens, you go ahead and get the loss, and you just move on to the next one. That's
Okay.
what I would say, but it's like it's not
I'm
my
alright
call.
with that. I think you're probably right. I think you're probably right. My gut is to be soft, but I think you're right. So we'll say round one goes to Bastard and go to round two and
hope it
Bastard.
doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to vet out before we go to round two? Is it all good? Do you want to give it a poke and make sure you're all right? While we're
What's
doing that, chat, if you want to give me a no four-letter word.
Yeah, I'm just gonna set up my squad.
Yeah, you can't use these heroes anymore.
And remember, it wouldn't be a Wiener 3 tournament match if there wasn't some sort of rescheduling or technical difficulty.
This is absolutely true. This
I
has
am
been
so
the
sorry.
smoothest tournament we've ever run.
Well, to be fair, I'm running off a laptop, so my processing is not the best it can.
You hear just like word away.
Yeah, that's why I usually play
Well, what is this good one? Shift, alt, control, space. I guess that works, right? Left shift instead of right shift, because right shift would be... Okay, so we'll try that. So Doug says that the cheat code for this seed is going to be left shift, left alt, left control, space bar. Because that's not obnoxious or anything.
What?
Yeah, you're going to need to walk us through each step. I'm not going to put that one early.
Yeah.
All right.
Turn what off? Turn what off? Sound. Oh, the song. We prefer doing things our own way. Oh, it's so loud. Got it. I turned it up so you guys could hear the streamer's audio. Got it. I'm sorry, everyone. We can't, or cool says, can we go back to ass and do ASS escape? Do you guys want to escape an ass, or do you want to hit a bunch of tech?
I'm staying out of this one. You guys can just.
All right, I think we're gonna do the ass escape because it made me giggle again. I'm
escape.
very easy to make giggle. We're gonna do the ass escape. So before we get going, we're gonna do a little pre-match walkthrough. Bastard, what do you got lined up for the B squad?
Okay, so for my B squad, I'm using standard speedrun strats where all the secondaries just kind of get it going again and again and again and again. So, with Groover's Fresh Mutineer, Wade's always going to be attacking, Violet's always going to be attacking. Gwen I used in this case because she is a really good healer for this one. So I kind of used her to stave off damage for as long as possible. I don't have a proper healer for this party, but when I have, but like she's going to be stunning the enemies. Violet's going to be on main damage duty. Originally, I wanted to go with rigged boxing gloves instead of the slap, but again, I need to keep the enemy off my back for as long as possible.
Yeah, no dedicated healer. That's scary.
I managed to get a couple runs completed with it, so if I can be...
it's very similar to the gotta go fast builds that people have done in the past.
Yeah. And I'm changing it from the all-out attack to catastrophe, because what I found a lot in my testing is that when I would be when a boss would use something like meteor or something like that, and it would just take control away from the party, I can't switch on my own. The good thing with this one is that they're always going to be attacking in some respect. With my A squad, they didn't have anything, so I kind of needed an interrupt to bash a baddie away.
All right, makes sense.
Interrupt that, yeah.
Cool. All right. Yet again, I don't know what's coming. I have no favorite. I'm loving these matchups. Well, let me ask you guys if you're both all set. Want to head to the teleport menu and type in SEEDASS. We're gonna do some Ass Escape. That's the name. That's the name of our next game, by the way. It's Ass Escape. Ass Escape. Adventure through Bridgerton. Right. Angel, are you ready?
Yep.
Cool. Bastard, are you ready? Are you ready?
I got my finger ready.
All right. So at the count of Wiener, you're both just going to hit escape. 1, 2, 3. Wiener. I'm doing my best Dave impression there. He's not here to wiener us. Typically, I love when Dave wieners me. Pal?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So
What do you think about the new build? The new Bastard build?
He's got the very standard original build, the team, Gwen, Groover, Violet Wade. It's a very solid team.
Yeah, kind of classic.
Speed running. And a classic team. You can't go wrong with it. He looked like he had it set up to have success with it. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll throw a little refresh on Bastard stream and see if we can get some of that frame issues. I think it's on his end, but a little refresh just to see if we can iron that out. So just everyone watching, this is on purpose. The screen is white for just a moment on purpose. And it's back. We'll see. Hopefully that's a little less framey. No, it's still framey. His stream is just framey, but that's okay. Yeah, Cool says it's on his end. I agree. But it was worth a shot. I'm white on purpose. I am. It's easy mode, right? Sorry. So, Pal, you yourself, you don't have to tell me what, but have we seen your final build or anything close to it?
No, I mean, when I did my first match, I did some, was just testing some different builds that day, and then I realized they were relatively fast, so I went with them in the tournament, but I got to hold off all of the secrets just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't want somebody. Whoa, Bastard pulling into the lead. Bastard in the lead by maybe 30 seconds. Wow, his B team might be his A team because he was not in the lead for that first round. Barely.
Yeah, in the first one when Angel's controller messed up the first match, they were actually really close for that first song.
Yeah, they were. I mean, 5-10 seconds apart, less.
Something like that. Not very much, but that team is very, very solid. That Bastard's using.
All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of audio hijinks. RhythmBstrd stream is really quiet, so I'm gonna turn up my restream of him, and then turn you down so I don't blow people away. And hopefully, when you hear me say this, chat, let me know if that's better.
I'll refrain from just yelling.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna wait until the most dramatic moment. I'm gonna wait until it's quiet and romantic and everything is slow and soft, and then I'm just gonna scream, "Ass Escape."
It's pretty good. A pretty good seed.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song to play?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Favorite song to play? I like Republic of Gamers.
Okay.
That's the name of the song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then I was forgetting if I was naming the artist or the song. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs to play, I think.
Nice. Awesome.
But I mean, I like the whole soundtrack, of course, minus the Zombie Chase.
My favorite changes all the time. Yeah, Dave says Machina Supremacy is the artist, indeed. My favorite changes all the time. I think right now it's Popsky, ABXY. But, like,
Oh, yeah,
you know, I've
kinda
been living with
forgot.
these songs for, you know, a year and a
Forgot
half.
about DLC.
and, like,
The DLC's all pretty good.
you're pretty good. You're better than
I have
pretty good. Who
have
am I
all of the
kidding?
DLC.
So I'd say
Yeah.
right now Bastard's up by maybe 30 seconds, maybe a little more. Hard to tell.
Cool pointed out that with load times, that that it may be closer. I don't know if he was talking about the first match or this
I'll throw a
match.
refresh on Angel just because I refreshed Bastard a moment ago, and sometimes, you know, a stream will get behind if you leave it open too long. I'll do that just to even stuff out. Pow in chat. Ooh. Davo asks in chat, what's the best DLC? I'm going to shut up. I feel like I'm not allowed to have a favorite on that.
I'm gonna have to look at the list super quick because I like the chiptune music.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fan of chiptune in general, so all the chiptune stuff is good. But I mean, the J Punch challenge packet isn't my favorite, but I still like the songs.
A couple of the songs from that, some of them are like spanking new, but one of the songs from that pack is just my favorite song of his. Like, I know J Punch personally, and so it's just like, can I use it, please? It's like, I think that's the first album he gave me of his. Durandia says
song?
chiptunes were good. Also, like the most recent, the end pack, the end. Carmelita says the end. Cool says chiptune 1 or 2.
I don't know. I like the J Punch pack just fine.
Yeah.
I was looking at Carmelita. Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, no, I like cool vintage like shoes.
Yeah,
shoes.
that's the song that it's just a couple years older. They came out with that right before we started Poopa, because I remember that kind of lined up. Yeah, that was one I was just like, can we use this one? I know it's not your newest stuff. You probably don't care as much, but Venomous, the robot's dance moves are awesome. Ooh, Bastard pulling into the lead just a little bit further.
Yeah, I mean I'm not sure how well the strike thrice is going to work for Angel because it has a lot of potential in theory, but out of all the builds that I tested, I never really found a good place for it to utilize it. Not that there necessarily can't be a build that can utilize
I think
it.
there
It's
might
just-
be. The things I feel like are underexplored is I still think that Clark maybe, I'm not sure, but I still feel like Clark has the potential to be the highest DPS because he's got the highest base damage stat in the game.
But the smite ability is medium on tier 1.
Yeah.
I don't know how
That's
the math
true.
works, but it's medium on tier 1.
No, you're
versus
right. That
the-
probably gets outweighed by Ralph's Whirlwind, stuff like that. Or Reckless,
Yeah,
rather.
like-
Reckless.
Yeah, like Violet and Ralph obviously are the two biggest the damage dealers, and then Wade is the next best thing just because of the secondary and the Inspire, if you use Inspire. So it's like Clark in terms of damage, he's gonna have a hard time competing
Oh,
with
interesting. Cool mentions that the cooldown on Smite is a little bit angrier than a normal ability too. That's true. So you probably end up having to run haste to really make it work.
Yeah, the cooldown does prevent using it, like using the time and shortener, which I'm pretty sure the Angel had that. That way you don't have to cast haste, but then you also lose on more damage boosting items.
Right. Carmelita asks, is there going to be another indie game DLC? What games do you have in mind? Do you know anybody who's interested? Do you know it, by which I mean, do you know a dev who's interested in sharing some tunes? We are going to do one indie game. This is me bullshitting. I'm going to say in advance. One indie game challenge pack. All music from the indie game Rock Band. So featuring little known artists like U2 and Metallica. I don't think anybody's going to go for it though. It's tiny nothing bands, right? Oh, Metronomicon. I hear those guys are jerks. I don't think we should even talk to those devs. I hear they're just not cool. Oh no, Angel's HP is getting a little angry low again. Just like it was before her controller gave. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's gonna get knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely made it further this time, but the
oh no.
The problem with speedrun builds is a lot of time you need a lot more dedicated to heal. You might even have to run heal on tier 1, and sometimes when you have to do the tier 2, like once you need that heal, if you mess up when you have to do the tier 2, it's just like so risky.
Right. Yeah, it's the age-old speedrun dilemma, really, right? Like, the faster you go, the more reckless, the more dangerous. You kind of speedrunning is all about riding that edge between barely staying alive and going as fast as you can.
Yeah, and I debated for a while about putting Clark's Cure on tier 1 or keeping it on tier 2 where I've had it, and I changed it at the last second, and then I went, well, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. But, oh well.
Yeah. Well, would you like to join us in commentary for I have to say, a victory lap for Bastard? Would you like to join us and hang out for the remainder of his round? By the way, still, valiant effort. Well done. Well fought. Obviously we're watching you the whole way, but yeah, like we were just saying, really just riding that line of going as fast as you can, keeping your health low, and that's kind of the risk of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, in practice and stuff too, you learn as you keep going through to sacrifice a little bit of that heal time and, you know, kind of let your HPs dwindle down to nothing or close to nothing and then heal only when you need to, which is kind of what I was trying to do, but my setup is so potato that it just, like, it was not registering my inputs fast enough to play on hard. I think if I would have played on medium, it would have been different, but...
the time where she's really fast.
Yeah, chat says you still did awesome. Chat says, I'm going to read it. You still did awesome, Angel. The best.
Thanks, guys.
So Durandius, is that an auto DQ? No, it's not an auto DQ. It's she is alas defeated. Bastard wins the round, but no, it's not a DQ or anything. No, that's a valiant effort, well fought. You know, Bastard can't hear us right now. If you want to shit talk him, this is the time. You see, all right. I've seen a couple of "We Love You, Angels" in my chat. Everybody, give Angel your energy. Big thank you. I love you too. Don't tell anyone I love you. This is our secret.
Okay.
It's a pretty public place to disclose such a secret, though, you know.
Carmelita says, ask the devs of Cloud built for music. Fury, Hollow Knight, Cloud built, I'm seeing. That song, Drummer Doug, would be awesome. This song, Duran, the finale of the... I don't know it. I'll check it out. I'll jot it down. Does anybody know, like I said, I'll lose track of it because my memory is a poop wearing a poop hat. What song are we on? I don't even know. I should have, in our last game for competitive mode, we had a little pop-up that showed how far you are, but we didn't do that here. I'm going to say we're in song 6?
Oh, the count of the song?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know which song in terms of the number of the playlist that we're in.
I think I counted 3 or 4 before I died.
I'm gonna say 6.
I don't know. I always lose track when I'm playing the songs. I look up and it's been 15 minutes and they're done already.
Oh my god. We did a 50-song tournament a few months ago, like 6 months ago. And the fastest time, what is it, like 24 minutes or something? Something like that. It was just like, oh my god, it's less than a minute per song. What? How? No. And that's Slay the Dance Floor and all the power-up additions from it.
The 50-song playlist got to go fast. The last WEINER tournament, at least at the start, some of those times posted on there, it's like, you know, it would go about a minute per song and go close to an hour, but then when the strats were revealed,
Yeah.
that you had to take advantage of the average party level, then yeah, it was getting down to around like a little over 30 seconds per song.
Oh my god. That's so ridiculous.
I actually did go back and rerun it, and
27 minutes, that's cool.
yeah, I'm 26:37. I loaded up the thing and the leaderboard and and that's with the endless mode passives helping it a little
Right.
bit. Like that's post Slay the Dance Floor, but still, you know, this pretty much the same team that. Like I don't think anybody's discovered any new team. It's just
You said
how
nudie.
well you could utilize the saving throw build.
Yeah, that's right. The saving throw build is terrifying to watch.
That was a quick one.
But you have to, for the level manipulation, I mean, you have to do
was a
saving
fairly
throw.
short
It's
one,
just
so I don't know how I'm
significant.
doing.
Well, I don't know about it's fast
There's
enough.
less
that it's the top.
risk, too, because the enemies are lower
All
than
right,
you.
let's do this in 3.
No,
Yeah.
nobody's going to just knock you out. I'm laughing at Bastard. Sorry, it's funny to me. He doesn't even know we're watching him. The silly, insane fool. I really like the BurntFlowerAngel too. BurntFlowerAngel is a cool thing. That was like intentional design, but I'm happy it worked without. It's like it's not broken and it's not useless.
Yeah, no, I like Gruber's design. I also like the Flavius being added to the slated dance floor and having sort of the same concept of deferring damage to the other people.
Mm-hmm.
I like that design.
2. Doop doop doop. Cool says, speaking of which, I have absolutely no idea how Pow did not use Slaving Throw during the tournament last year. Cool's running the same thing a few days back, but he could not maintain his health and eventually gave up and put in Saving Throw.
I mean, I'd have to go back and look at the video, but saving throw, I hadn't messed
good
with
one.
it prior to the final match of the last WEINER tournament, and so I was pretty confident that I was, going to execute my build to the best that I could, but and I wasn't sure how much saving throw would increase the time, but
Shortest song in the game.
also the risk, like you can't just jump into using that build not knowing how to use it,
Right.
because that's the big problem, because you could die, so. That was another consideration, the 50 song playlist, and the seed and the 10 song playlist saving throw is you're not as scary because you only need to get through 10 songs.
Right.
But in a 50 song playlist, anything could go wrong at any
Right.
given time.
Well, and I wonder in a 10 song playlist if it has time to pay off, because you always have to use the first song, right, to get your HP down. And so,
it definitely is. It definitely works to some degree, and if we're for level 50s, across the board, it still works to some degree because obviously saving throw and the level manipulation takes advantage of the fact that he can one shot so much stuff.
Yeah.
And you can't do that with the level 50 party, but the increased damage still. A lot of times it's just the rotation of going through all the people, and if he just even helps eliminate one attack, one attack is 6 beats, and that adds up over songs. So if you can eliminate 2 attacks because you use saving throw, that's 12 beats. That's a lot of time.
Right.
So it does still work. I don't know if it's the optimal or not for level 50s, but it still works.
There we go.
So, Deathridge in chat just said, Bastard's probably like, oh crap, is she winning? Is she behind me?
Yes!
Oh.
13:25.
Here we go.
And he's done with a time of
All right.
13.
That time!
God, I gotta see the chat now.
That time, though.
Nice.
Look,
GG.
That's speedy.
let's go with that.
Hey, man.
That time.
13, 20.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
it's like I had.
Good job.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the world of audio.
Hello.
Howdy. Congratulations, Bastard. That is a winning run right there.
Woo.
Yeah.
I was like,
How did
yeah,
it feel?
there were
What
a
did you
couple parts I was
think?
worried
Did
about.
you think you were ahead? Did you think you were behind?
I mean, I'm always under the assumption that I'm a little behind because this is a team that always starts behind, because once you get all of the secondaries kind of working in unison, then the speed, it starts to pick up steam, it starts to pick up speed. I mean, there's a couple places where you're left like with Violet and you're left without an optimal spell because you don't know what enemy it is yet. But I mean, that's going to come with practice, learning when to rotate and all that. So yeah.
Right. Makes sense. Well, Burnt Flower was trailing just so slightly behind you, and then was defeated in the fourth or the fifth song. But your time, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, this is the fastest time of the tournament so far? Am I wrong? 13 minutes?
It was faster than last night, but the first round I match against Queen, I did like 11 minutes,
Okay.
11:40 or something.
You hear that, bastard? Pal's talking shit. He thinks he's got you.
Yeah. Numbers and time is just such an insult.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
was just giving you the data.
next thing you know, he's going to be talking about like letters and dates.
I know, right?
Oh man. Well, so I'm trying to fix my audio levels. Sorry. Bastard, as the winner of the evening, do you have any words of wisdom to share with future competitors?
Any words of wisdom to share with future competitors? I might be a little likely to go easy on you if you go to rhythmbstrd.bandcamp.com and be sure to pick up some merch.
Edge did what Edge does, and it closed everything and exploded, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the different viewpoint that only shows my face. That's because I was about to pull that up so I could link it, and it decided it would be better if every window of Edge just exploded on itself, because that's what Edge does. Edge is not what I'm going to use tomorrow, or when the next match is. Which brings me to the other thing I was going to pull up, which I'm going to do that right now. So we now know our first round 2 matchup. Which brings me to the other thing I was going to... I'm going to mute myself. Shut up, Danny. Nobody wants to hear you. So yeah, our first second round matchup is going to be Galkaif versus RhythmBstrd.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this.
What's
that?
Just
No,
quick
go for it.
analysis that if you compare their times, RhythmBstrd did have a faster time than Galkaif, I believe. At least as of these 2 matches.
Great. Do you know, RhythmBstrd, that Pubo's first tournament, not for this game, but for a different game, Galkaif was the grand champion of?
Really?
But it's a totally different genre, totally different game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is it a basketball game? You know, what kind of game
It's
is
like
it?
a top-down dungeon crawler roguelike. Totally different genre.
Yeah.
Totally different
Okay.
game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like. Yeah, I mean, like, I was starting
It's
to
like
get
a top-down
into.
dungeon.
It's weird because I'm coming off this from like Amplitude, Rock Band, and like Guitar Hero and all that, and huge fans of rhythm games in general.
Right.
But like speed running them is kind of different because it's not just skill; it's also placement.
Right.
And like I was mentioning earlier, you have to say, okay, what's going to put this enemy away the quickest, and you got to kind of be aware of that on the fly. So I mean, it's just like little things other than equipment optimization and the like, that I'm not that you wouldn't necessarily think looking at the game.
Right, sure. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That reminds me, actually. There's one more thing I should share with everybody in chat that I've been remiss in mentioning. So right now on Steam, there's a 1 week sale of all of Calypso's games, who's our publisher for the Metronomicon. Metronomicon is part of that. And so actually right there on the front page of Steam, if you're interested, the Midweek Madness, Metronomicon's right now until Tuesday 80% off. So if you know anybody who might want it, or if you know anybody who doesn't want it but you want to spite them, it's a good time to pick the game up.
This game was definitely worth $20. At $4 value, that's a very good value.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm being honest, I didn't know that was going to happen, but it did, and it's kind of cool. Well, cool. I think probably call it a good evening here. Before I let everyone go, the next matchup is going to be Friday night. Let me make sure I'm right about this. Yeah, Friday night at 8 o'clock. Friday night at 8 o'clock is going to be Renegade Pige versus Drummer Doug. Drummer Doug, I think both of you guys are in chat right now, but Drummer Doug is definitely in chat. I'm coming for you. No, you're both in chat. I just wanted to talk some shit. I'm not even going to be playing, but I plan to win. Angel, thank you so much for playing tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Fun.
gracefully ascending into Wiener heaven. Bastard, thank you for playing as well. I'll reach out to you on Discord and we'll set up the next match.
All right.
Cool. Pal, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
What do you mean I immediately pronounced Peage's name wrong? Didn't I? I said it right. Peach. We had a whole conversation about this yesterday.
I thought it was Pige.
Is it Pige?
Hi.
I screwed it up already. Pige, like, but that's not the same sound. Damn it. Pige, I'm the worst. Also, RhythmBstrd.rocks, because this man makes music, and you should put the music inside your headspace.
Yes.
Also, go to BurntAngel.stones. She just plays with rocks. It's a different thing. All right, guys. Good game. I hope to see everybody in just a couple days, and I'll probably see you before that. So, night, everybody. Have a good evening.
Night.
Bye, guys.
Night.